Hello, everyone. It's Dr. Dubay welcoming you back from your extended spring break and kind of back. This is very sad and unfortunate for all of us, but I'm going to try to help us make the best of it. I'm just checking in with you this week to let you know where I think you should be at this point in the semester and where we're headed in terms of format and timing and all that kind of stuff. Um, so this isn't going to be long. I just want you to feel like you are ready to go next week when we have class. So first of all, and gosh, I miss you all. I'm just so sad. It was really fun reading your responses, but I feel the sadness that you're feeling, and I feel it too. And again, we're going to try to make the best of it. So I found this tool online. It's a digital way to track projects. So you're going to see an example of this when you get to chapter 7. But anyway, this is where I think you should be right now with your project, with your unit plan. This is called a Scrum board, and it basically is a way that in project-based learning you help kids see what they should have done already, what they're working on, and then what they have left to do. So I've created one of those for you. And where I think you should be right now is that you have hopefully now revised your stage 1 based on feedback. Most of you already did that, and I saw that. That you've updated your alignment guide based on those revisions for stage 1, and that you've drafted your stage 2 of your project or your performance task and your rubric. And I've checked off that you all did that. You all put them in the air, and I checked it all off, even though I didn't see how far you were. The last time we were together, we really did a lot of workshopping on how to improve our projects and our tasks in terms of being specific with timing and details, and then our rubrics for alignment and specificity. So what I feel like you should be working, this stuff should be done. What I think you should be working on now is, in terms of the project, make a student-friendly version of your performance task and project, and then continue to refine your rubric. And I have additional instructions under each of these. I'm going to post a link to this in our week 10 module so that you can click on this and see the additional details. For class on Wednesday, when I see you, I hope you will have gone through that PDF and found some ideas for group formative assessment ideas. I'm also going to have you look for individual formative assessment ideas from that PDF too. And I'm going to post some examples as well, so that when we get together, and I'll explain that in a minute, on Wednesday, you can pull from any of these ideas to do the activity. So this is what I think you should be working on right now. And then in terms of what's next, this is the stuff in order. You're going to submit your stage 2 for feedback after you've got it where you want it to be. That's coming up relatively soon, and then the rest will fall in line after that. But right now, this should be done. You should be in various states of working on these things, and this is what's coming up next. I hope that makes sense. To give you a view of what our syllabus looks like now in our online environment, I've changed the format a little bit. Our essential questions are going to be the same throughout the rest of the semester. So I just put them up here and use them to guide the whatever class we're in and whatever format we're in. And I think we're really trying to decide, how can I foster a culture of assessment as learning, not assessment of learning as much as assessment as learning, part of the learning process, and how can I foster a culture of growth. So before, this first column is going to be what you need to do before class. Class, in quotation marks, happens at 9 a.m. on Wednesdays, and it will be asynchronous. I'll have it posted, but I want you guys to meet together because you'll watch a video and I will give you instructions, and then I've put you in groups in Canvas, and you'll work together on a Google. You'll have to save the Google Doc and work together with your group to give feedback on your ideas for Canvas. So that is what's happening Wednesday, and you can get a better feel for that when it happens. And then what I'll expect you to do after Wednesday and to shoot for Friday is to post that stage 2 performance task in your rubric for feedback and keep updating your alignment guide for stage 2. Just kind of keep, that's a running document for you to keep updating as you go. So this is what you do before class. This is what you do during class time. It will never be, I will never have a video that is 2.5 hours. Yikes. My videos will be a max of 30 minutes, but then you'll have other work to do during that time. And then this is what will be due on Fridays. So to read before Wednesday class, that PDF of 25 quick formative assessment ideas, use that source along with others. I'm going to post those in the module again. To choose formative assessments that might work for your unit, narrow your favorites down to your top 5. On Wednesday, we'll talk a bit about those things. You'll work with your colleagues to give feedback on those ideas. And then you will, by Friday, be working on this. And you can see what's coming up. So if you want to start working on your stage 3, you can. I'm never going to keep you from doing things if you want to keep moving forward. This is where I think you should be, but you can move at your own pace. I'll give you deadlines, but that doesn't mean you can't move things around earlier. So I hope that makes sense. I will, again, get that module published for you. And I will be talking to you again on Wednesday. And then I will say, if we continue this, we might do some Google Hangouts just so that we can just have chats about, hey, how's it going? What are you working on? What are you having trouble with? Just so we can check in a more conversational manner. I prefer Google Chats to WebEx because yikes, but we'll see how that goes anyway. It'll be an experiment. All right. So this is to get you ready for class on Wednesday, a week from today. And please email me, text, call, whatever you want between now and then if you need to. All right. So much for assessment in the age of COVID-19. It looks like a science fiction movie. All right. See you soon.